So speaking of young players or, players that we expect to play very well this upcoming season, who is going to be the player that you're looking forward to seeing the most in the Eastern Conference? It could be an up and coming player. It could be a breakout, a guy that you think is going to break out, or it could be a guy in a new situation or whatever the case may be that you are looking forward to seeing the most.
Yeah, so for me, it's like a handful of players where if I see them or their team playing, I'm tuning in to watch them play. This season, it's obviously going to be Damian Lillard is obviously going to be one of those players for me. Like you said, a new situation. This is him paired with a player who we think is going to be an optimal pairing between the two. We expect greatness from the two. The first thing that pops into your mind is the pick and roll between Dame and Giannis, just two lethal players in the areas that they're going to operate in. But like we mentioned earlier, it will be some growing pains in Milwaukee through preseason. I've seen Dame have to guard players and be on the ball, be point of attack. That's not his strong suit. I didn't see too many positives from him in that particular spot, guarding the ball defensively. I think he does need to be a little bit more active. So, for reasons of what I expect their offensive ceiling to be, for his production to be, what he's done historically in Portland, and what it will require him to improve on and just be better at, I really want to see how he adapts to this. I want to see if he can do it. I want to see what he looks like on a contended team. I want to see what he looks like on a team that is expected to win and even win the championship. He even said in his media day press conference that he's always been in an underdog situation. He's never had a situation like this. So considering all those things, I just want to see how he's going to respond to this. I want to see how he's going to perform because I believe in him. He's a top 75 player, and I want to see some positivity. I want to see him have that opportunity to compete for a championship. There's no doubt they're going to be in the playoffs, the top three seed, I would believe, without injuries and things like that. But I want to see how Dame plays, and I'm expecting greatness from him. So I'm going to tune in pretty much every night I can to watch him play this season. So I'm really looking forward to watching Dame play.
Yeah, no, that's a really good pick. I think a lot of people are looking forward to seeing Damian Lillard in this new situation where he has a legitimate shot to win a championship. I think a lot of people have wanted to see him in this situation and see him have a really good chance with another superstar on his team to make some noise in the NBA. So I'm looking forward to it as well. I'm gonna be right beside you watching every game I can of Damian Lillard and Giannis and the rest of the Bucks team. But for me, I'm gonna go with go kind of a different route. And I'll shout out a few people that I consider like Drew Holiday. I was really thinking about putting him on there, kind of a similar situation to Dame in terms of he's in a new place, all that good stuff, veteran, really respected around the league. I thought about going the route of Paolo Banchero, who was rookie of the season last year. I think he's going to have a really good season. Or Franz Wagner on that team as well with the Orlando Magic. But I'm going to go with Tyrese Maxey. I'm going to go with a player that has
I like
been
that.
creeping up and has been up and coming. But now this season, especially with the whole James Harden situation in Philly, I think that he's going to take another step and have the opportunity to have the ball in his hands more and actually show us what he can do. He's already shown us stuff that he can do, shown us flashes, but I think over the course of a season, he's just going to get more opportunities. And I think he's going to do well, especially alongside Joel Embiid, who's going to already be demanding a lot of attention from defenses. And I think it's a really good pairing. And looking at this, looking at the 76ers lineup, I think that they are still in a really good position to compete in the East. You still have Harris there. You still have PJ Tucker. You, of course, obviously Joel Embiid. I think Tyrese Maxey coming out and getting more opportunities and showing us the player he can be over the course of a season. I think he's going to have a breakout season, and I'm looking forward to it. So that's the player that I'm looking forward to seeing this upcoming season in the East.